Morning Stampers, happy Monday. It is Monday and I have some bright happy colors to share this morning. So the colors that I picked are really strong, vibrant, saturated. Coastal Cabana, Magenta Madness, and Granny Apple Green. And they don't necessarily scream Christmas unless you are looking at sort of that contempo Christmas kind of vibe. So we are going to turn these into a card, and I'm going to show you two things today. I'm going to show you how to make your own custom rainbow ink pads in case you want to use all the colors, and I'm going to show you the evolution of a card. So how I started and then each step along the way until we get to the finished product, which is here, and I will show it to you. Okay, this is where we're going. This is where we started. And this is where we're going, all right? Okay, so I'm gonna set those aside because I actually don't need my ink pad, just my ink refills, and we will get stamping. So I hope you guys all had a great weekend. Make sure you leave a comment if you did something fun and creative with your weekend, anything, whether you made some cool cooking project or whatever. Okay, so Dove of Hope is the stamp set that I'm going to use, and I started off this morning with a piece of thick Whisper White cardstock and this idea that I was going to make a rainbow ink pad. So I have a piece of felt, and I'll show you, I'm going to use the same case here so you can see the finished pad and you can see kind of how it starts off, because it takes a little bit of like working into to get there. So you're going to want to kind of have faith that you're gonna get there, okay? Morning, Jenny. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and use my Stampin' Mist. I will warn you, inky fingers are bound in this technique. And I'm just gonna spritz this a bunch of times to just get it started and get wet, okay? Then I'm going to take my ink refills, and you can see when you have the felt wet, those ink drops will start to spread a little bit. Now, you don't want to end up with all brown. Well, I mean, I do really like the color brown. So keep your ink drops a little bit farther apart so that they're not going to merge into each other right away. Okay. I think we are, there we go. Okay. So I have my, my colors set, and then I'm going to take my Stampin' Spritzer and I'm going to spritz this a few more times to mush that color. All right, now I might have them a little bit too far apart. Let's see. Whoa, okay, danger, Will Robinson. Hold on a second. The great thing about a chamois is that you can use it to clean off pretty much anything. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit more color to see if I can get my colors to merge a little more, and then they're gonna keep merging when we start to ink our stamps on them, okay? All right, so I have that set, and I have my Dove of Hope, and what I wanted to do was go ahead and start with that piece of thick Whisper White. And what I was thinking was, you know what, if we're gonna do crazy colors, let's start with a really simple stamping greeting, so a really simple stamping look. So I started off with this, and I'm gonna go ahead and ink my Dove, and then you'll just want to look at the back of it to make sure that it's well inked, and I can see that there's plenty of ink on there. So even though our dots aren't all connected, it's going to stamp just fine. Okay, so I got that stamped on there. All right, so there's our Dove, and then I wanted to do a simple greeting, peace, joy, love. So I'm going to ink that up. Now, if you aren't sure, you can always do a test stamp on your scrap paper to make sure, and sometimes you can cheat. Like if I think that P needs a little more color, I'm just gonna dip it in the green there at the end to get a little bit more color. Okay, so there we have our simple stamping. So I looked at this and I thought, well, I like that, but I'm having a hard time. It's just a little too simple for me. So let's see if we can't put a layer on it, because honestly, layering a card is one of my favorites. And if you're just tuning in, we're doing two things this morning, rainbow stamping, and I'm gonna teach you or show you the evolution of a card, at least as far as I go. So I took that and I thought, okay, I'm gonna move it over. I'm going to layer it onto another piece of cardstock. So I cut this down to 5 inches so that it's a 1/4 inch layer all around. And then I got these pretty far apart, so I think I'm gonna have to take off of both sides. Let's see. There's a lot of noise upstairs here. So I have both sides, and I think I need a little bit more to get that layer. So I'm gonna layer off this side because I know I'm gonna take that off later, so I'm not gonna worry about it. All right, so we have our card base, or our card layer, and then our card base. Remember, when you're working with the thick cardstock, you really have to use score your center fold line. So you can use your scoring on your trimmer or your scoreboard, whatever makes you happy. All right, so there we have a one step further kind of piece. And of course that needs some Stampin' Dimensionals. So I decided that I would pop that up. All right, so we had our initial, and now we're kind of adding a layer. And honestly, except for the fact that I cut the greeting off, I kind of like that as a really simple card. But then I decided, you know what I really want is to have the greeting be on a layer. So let's go ahead and take a piece of Whisper White. And somebody just asked me, I've been starting to post these videos over on YouTube also, and somebody asked what the smallest strip that I have saved is. And this size strip is super, super common for me because if you cut card fronts that are this size, so 3 3/4 by 5 to layer with a 1/4 inch, you're gonna end up with a lot of strips that are 1 inch wide. And I actually have a whole baggie in my scrap bin saved of 1 inch strips because they're so useful for me. All right, so I'm gonna bring my pad back in here. I'm gonna ink it up, ink up my stamp, and go ahead and stamp that peace, love, and joy. And see how our colors are starting to merge just a little bit more each time. So I wanna make sure that the edge is straight. So I think I'm gonna bring this back in here and use my trimmer on it, okay? And then because I love flag ends, I'm gonna go ahead and cut just a really shallow one there. All right, so now we have our banner. So I'm gonna bring this back onto our card and go ahead and pop this up with my Stampin' Dimensionals, because why not? When you have so much white space, it's nice to have a little bit of extra shadowing from layers. Okay, so actually I kind of like that card, but I decided it still needed something else. So I pulled out my adhesive backed sequins, which are the perfect colors of iridescence to match our dove. And remember, super easy way to use your embellishments, slit the side plastic instead of the top, and then you can just pull out what you need and stick the rest back in. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and do, I think 5 is probably a good number for this. I think 3 is not enough. We'll do one down there. And one over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I dropped that one. Where to go? Gotta look at it right side up. There, okay. All right, so there we have our 5 snowflakes. And then I kind of like this a lot, but I decided it needed one more thing, just a little more color to set it off. And so I realized the colors from our rainbow glimmer paper are absolutely perfect. And I know that this paper doesn't scream Christmas either, but all I did was cut a tiny strip from one end. So I have that here, and I'm going to slide it right underneath here. And now usually you would put this on right away. You wouldn't wait and do it later. But the magic of liquid adhesive, if you're designing like me and you have to kind of work backwards a step, you can get away with adding this underneath. So I'm gonna slide this here underneath our edge, and I'm just gonna hold it down for a second to get it glued on. You wanna make sure your fingers aren't inky when you're working with white cardstock. All right, and there we have our finished card front. All right, now because we are in no way, shape, form done with these awesome rainbow colors, we're gonna go ahead and add some stamping on the inside. So this greeting says, "May your season be filled with all the wonder and blessings of Christmas." And if you're still hemming and hawing over a Christmas card stamp set, Dove of Hope is absolutely beautiful. The messages and the images, and really hard to go wrong with rainbow stamping on it. So, okay, again, I'm gonna check the back, make sure I'm inked the way I want. I'm gonna put this towards the top so I have a little room to write at the bottom. And then because they're in there, these little snowflakes are part of this stamp set, and I'm gonna go ahead and add one, try and get 2 different colors at the top and one at the bottom. So there's our inside. And then If you're a rainbow fan, make sure you leave me a note. All right, and then our envelope, because of course you want to stamp your envelopes, and of course you can't get enough of these rainbow ink pads. I'm going to use this little ornament, which is also in this stamp set. And I'm going to put, let's see, we'll start there. Now, if you are doing a lot of stamping, you might want to clean your stamp in between each one, because it's kind of like redipping in different color ink pads. And so you want to make sure that it's clean if you're going to get into a different part of the ink pad. So, okay. All right. So there is our finished card. So that is our evolution of our card, starting just with a single layer and then kind of adding as we go. And my tips for stamping are pretty simple. There are 3 steps, I always say. You stamp, you layer, and you embellish. And honestly, that's exactly the evolution of this card. I stamped with our dove, I layered with the Whisper White and the banner, and then I embellished with the sequins and the colored glimmer paper. So I hope that you are excited about your Christmas projects. I hope that you had a great weekend, and I hope that you are looking forward to some fun and creative crafting in the next couple weeks. So you still have lots of time. My kids, however, were disappointed to realize that they still have 3 weeks until school is out. So more time than you think. They were sure that it was only 2 weeks until school is out for Christmas break, but no, 3. So that gives us more time for crafting too. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday. If you're just jumping in, hi Judy, hi Cindy, hi Suzanne. If you're just jumping in, the video will be available. You can go back for the replay. But really, this is a great way to spread joy this season. Fun, beautiful rainbow stamping. I absolutely love the set, and I love the way our card came out. So thanks for stamping with me this morning, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another holiday helper. Have a great day.